Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to share a really fun brain gym story where somebody's eyesight actually improved from doing brain gym. Yes, let me tell you about it. And I'm going to share a really fun, easy brain gym movement, and we're going to do a little test to see if perhaps it makes a difference for you. So enjoy the video, like the video, and share it. All right, third time's a charm, as they say. So welcome everybody to today's live. I'm really excited to share with you a story that has sort of happened in real time. Currently, right now, I am teaching a Brain Gym 101 course to a group of wonderful people. And in the Brain Gym 101 course, you really learn self-help tools for how to support your physical and emotional well-being. That's how I got into Brain Gym in the first place. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Andrea Fry, and I am the creator of Movement for Miracles, which is a program where I teach parents how to work with their child, and I give videos where I'm leading and the children just follow along, and it's a minimum of 7 weeks, the program, and what we get to witness are small miracles and changes within the children because they start to overcome learning disability traits that were holding them back, were barriers to learning. So for example, ADHD, traits of autism, speech disorders. I've had kids where they came stuttering and after were not. I mean, miraculous stuff. That's why I created the program. Today's focus is on Brain Gym. I have a big background in Brain Gym because of the impact it's had on me, on my emotional and physical well-being. And I want to talk about one of my students, like I said. So I'm not going to give a name because I haven't got permission to do this. So there's no way you would know who this person is, but I just want to talk about in general what the problem was, which a lot of us are experiencing these days, especially as you get older. And even I've noticed a lot of kids are wearing more glasses. So the issue this person had was that when looking at text on a screen, it was becoming blurry and current glasses weren't working. And this is something people experience all the time. And what the medical profession says, or what the eye doctor tells you is, oh, this is normal. Your eyes, like this is just normal. Your eyes lose sight. And what's really cool about Brain Gym and the work of Paul and Gail Dennison is you really start to question the truth of that. Does it have to be true for you? And last night and today is just such a cool thing. So like I said, difficulty looking at certain, like seeing letters is clear. So I demonstrated with her a way to do a Brain Gym kind of process. So we were working together for a good 40 minutes on this. Nothing hard, nothing. It was all very, very gentle, subtle movement and lots of water. And let me read to you what she has to say today. So she was thankful and said that this morning when she got up, she did some more Brain Gym, and she teaches. So she started her teaching lesson using some more Brain Gym, and that she says, yesterday's class and the work we did for my sight has integrated near perfection. And she can see so much clearer, and her head is so much clearer today. So if that's not a great reason to get yourself enrolled in a Brain Gym class and, you know, improve your vision, I don't know what is. But if you're not really into that and you just want to give it a try, remember her and I worked together for a good 40 minutes in addressing the blurriness. But today what I thought I would just share one of the movements that I did with her and ask you if you could try to do a before and an after, and see if you notice with just one brain gym movement and some water, if your vision like becomes more clear. So let's play with this. Let's have some fun with this and just see what happens. All right, so the first thing I would love you to do is to find something to look at that is near you. A great thing to do is find something with some text, even a writing implement. That's a really good thing because there's always a little bit of text on a pencil or a pen. So just look at it and notice what you notice without your glasses. How clear is the writing and what details do you notice? Because I'm going to give you a little more time to actually notice more details in it and just see what you see. And if you have water handy, which I do, take a sip of water. And let's try a little bit of another noticing activity. So, do you feel mentally clear right now? Just ask yourself, like, how focused are you? How clear are you on what needs to happen? How calm are you in that clarity? And just notice that. Don't judge it. And what the movement we are going to do, it's a movement activity, very gentle. It's called brain buttons in brain gym. In other disciplines, it's called the K27 point because it's the 27th point on your kidney meridian. So right underneath your collarbone, there's kind of an indentation on either side of your sternum. And you're just going to take your thumb and index finger and push in and move that point around. All right. If it's sore, lighten up. If you can push harder, do so, but don't hurt yourself. This is gentle. Our other hand goes right on top of our belly button. So it's a two-hand activity. And breathe. And then I'm going to have you play with this a little bit. We're going to look to, I'm going to look to my left, you look to your right. And then track a horizontal line with your eyes to the other side. So you're going right to left. And you can move your head a bit, but try to keep it fairly straightforward. And then you're going to track your eyes back. And if this is sore for your eyes, I invite you to play with closing your eyes and doing the same thing. Track with your eyes closed, move your eyes left and right and breathe. Excellent. And then we're going to switch hands, just like that. Okay. And I want you to, again, with your eyes open or closed, whichever feels best, you're just going to track your eyes left and right. So just gently, no forcing, no strain. And make sure you're breathing. So my hand that's rubbing the K27s, the kidney 27 point, is moving. My belly button hand is staying still. Lots going on here, subtly. And take a nice deep breath. And then I'm going to invite you, we're going to try to go back to some of the pre-activities, the things we did before, to see if it makes a difference. So just have a nice sip of water. All right, so thank you, Ruth, for mentioning this. If you find that this point here is sore, that's an indication to you that it actually needs attention. So it's not an indication to you that you need to rub it and make it hurt. You need to give it attention. So even just a gentle hand on above the points is enough to give it attention, and over time you'll be able to take more pressure. But it's kind of like when you do foot reflexology and they get that one spot because it's related to something that's going on in your body. This is a sign. You need to give it more love, okay? All right. So now what I'm going to invite you to do is to find that same writing implement or whatever you were looking at with the fine print, and I want you to notice it again and just see what kind of details you see and notice if there's any difference. And remember, small changes are huge. So check out that writing implement and just notice, is there a new detail? Can you read it possibly with a little more clarity? I definitely noticed a difference because there was one word here that I couldn't see at all. It's the largest print, and now I can actually make it out. And I'm just going to look and see if I notice any other details. And I'm just going to read what it says in the comment here. Hold on one sec. Yes. Okay. So I love that. Ruth says that the writing seems darker now. So she's able, the color has, the contrasting color is more clear, right? We didn't do very much, but what a big difference. And when you think about, in Brain Gym, we talk about, we're addressing the physical skills needed for learning. And a lot of people, that's just jargon over your head. So let me break it down for you. First of all, learning doesn't just happen in schools. We're always learning. I love to read about Brain Gym and yoga. You might love to read novels like that are mysteries. And you're always learning within that, right? It's fun. You get to learn about different characters and where they go. And if you can see better contrast right now, it's going to be easier to see the contrast with the word on the page as well. And a physical skill needed for learning is to be able to see the details, see symbols. This stuff is fun. This stuff is really, really fun. All right. Let me think. Is there anything else I wanted to add today? We got to play with the brain buttons. I got to tell you my fun story, which was so exciting. This is why I love doing this stuff. You know, I was teaching the class last night and I went downstairs and said to my family, you know, I love teaching Brain Gym. I also love teaching yoga and I love teaching Movement for Miracles. So lucky me. All right. Well, Ruth, thank you so much for joining. And I hope that other people are able to see, remember, small differences can build up. You know, if you've noticed a difference now, do it again and again and support your system. And the other key thing is make sure you're drinking lots of water. We need the water to fuel the neurological connections. You need the water, you need good fat, and you need protein. So here's to your emotional well-being and your physical well-being. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. We'll do another live. Take care.